It is totally wrong to say that a narcissistic relationship begins with love bombing. It does not. It simply does not. It begins with predatory testing. Before choosing you as their primary source of supply, a narcissist thoroughly tests you for qualities like compassion, kindness, acceptance, forgiveness, empathy, and so on. They also look for your past trauma. They want to know if you have wounds and if you have patterns like people pleasing that can be weaponized against you. But how do they test people? What do they do? Let's find out in today's episode. I am Danish, a psychologist, a trauma therapist, and a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. The topic for today's episode is 5 ways a narcissistic predator tests you before making you their primary source of supply. Number one, they will say something really disrespectful about your job, your money, the car that you're driving, your shoes, your dress, your kids, your work, your family, your friends, basically anything. But it won't be too big. They may say something really small, something insignificant that most people will ignore, but their intention will be to test your boundaries. They want to see your bodily reactions. If you are a people pleaser, you will absorb it and you will start trying to be nice to them so that you are not abandoned, you are not left, and you are not rejected because of your flaws. They feel there is a deep core wound in there. They're predators. I've explained it before as well. They'll also observe your silence. If you won't say anything, they will perceive your silence as permission to abuse you more. That is crazy, but that is how they are. They will insult you, but in a joking way. Oh, I was just kidding. If by any chance you react, they will call you crazy, or they may not say anything at all, or they may apologize, understanding that no, this person cannot be played with. This is the reason why you must not tolerate any kind of disrespectful behavior, no matter what the intention. Because if they're commenting on your body, if they say something about your eyes, your nose, your hair, your car, that means they're trying to cross a boundary here. They don't know you at all personally, and they have no right to get that personal and that early. That means they are trying to just give you a little bit of injury to see how deep they can go. Number two, they will try to change something about you. Let's say you're wearing a nice dress. There's nothing wrong with it. And you're okay, you're satisfied. They'll say, it doesn't look so good on you. Let me get you a new dress. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you go to that shop, they won't ask you, what do you want? Let's get something together. They won't cooperate. They will violate by choosing that dress for you. And they won't stop there. They will get rid of your old dress right in front of your eyes. They'll throw it away, just like that, which will leave you in a state of complete shock. You will ask yourself, of course, in your head, who does that? You'll be confused because this is such an antisocial behavior. The narcissist does it intentionally, though, to see how much you can tolerate and how willing you are to change yourself for them, how much they will be able to change you down the line. They need people who can stay silent. Maybe out of respect, you stay silent and you feel obliged to stay silent. It's your first time, and you are like, no, this I don't want to stir some trouble here. Let me go with the flow. Let's talk about it later. But they don't let you talk about it ever again. Done and dusted with. It's closed. Chapter closed, never to be opened again. And that is how they qualify you as their primary source of supply. And this is the reason when somebody comes into your life and wants you to, let's say, change something about yourself that you're not comfortable with, you should see that as a red flag. Before I move to number three, here is a small announcement for you. I am doing a webinar this month, online 3-hour long webinar. The topic will be how to heal and release grief after leaving the narcissist. It's happening on August 31st and September 7th. And the booking is going on at an early bird price. Only a couple of days are left, so book your spot right now by clicking the link in the description. Number three, this one sounds counterintuitive. They will compliment you. They'll say something nice about you. to test how you take compliments. Most of us are humble and we're like, oh no, it's not that good, it's not that nice, instead of acknowledging it. And it's not just trauma, it's how we have been programmed. Oh, you have to be humble, you have to be polite. If you acknowledge there is something good in you, that means you are a narcissist or you are an arrogant person. That is not the case. They want you to say, oh, it's not that good. They want you to be shy. They want to see if you will run away from your own qualities because you have them and they can see those things in you. They want to test you. If you do so, they know there is hesitancy and you're not so sure of yourself. You're not confident in yourself. You have not created a bond with your authentic self, and that can be exploited. They also test if they can make you depend on their feedback, if they can redefine your personality. If you got that affected by their compliment, imagine how deeply their criticism can affect you. That is how they think. So they create this balance in their head. It's like one thing to get to know the other. If they say a positive thing and it has an effect like this, imagine how deeply devastated this person will be when I will say something negative. Now you may ask, why do they need me to feel devastated? That is their control. The more you feel bad and guilty, the easier it will become for them to have power over you. Number four, they'll ask you to do something that most people won't do for them. They may do it by creating a fake crisis in their life. For example, they'll say, oh, I have an emergency. I need $10,000 right now. My kid met an accident. He is in the ICU and I need money. Now, who wouldn't give them money? Of course, you would. If you have it, you will, because you want to save his or her son's life. That's that's what you want, and you will give it off. Then they'll create these emergencies again and again to establish a pattern and see how much you can give, how big of a giver you are, which can give them feedback about your tendency to sacrifice yourself. They want to know if you can sacrifice yourself, if you can abandon yourself for them. They want somebody who can do that. See, these are positive traits. It's okay to be a giver. One has to give. If you're not giving, then that means you do not have that em- element of empathy in you. You have to cooperate. But if your trauma has made it worse for you and the only thing you do is give, it will backfire and they will take advantage of you. By creating these emergencies, they want to know how much your giving capabilities can be exploited and how much they can extract. Number five, and the last one, this is the famous one. They will tell you a sob story about their past to see how you react. They want somebody to be empathetic, to say, oh, it's okay, I'll fix it for you. They'll tell you about their crazy exes. They'll tell you about their father who just passed away. They'll tell you about their mother. They'll tell you about their kids. They'll tell you, oh, all friends have left me. I'm so alone. And that is one of the biggest moves of this predator. They create this sense of obligation that you have to treat them right. Everybody has abandoned them. Everybody has made their life miserable. You have to fix it. They will turn you into a fixer. And if you unconsciously, out of your good nature, take that responsibility, you will be chosen as a primary source of supply, which of course is not a good thing. That was number five. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.